This playthrough is rated E10+. Have you ever wondered what really eats at a monarch? Well, let's find out. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sherlock Holmes versus Arsène Lupin. In the last episode, we headed to Buckingham Palace and we had to deal with a nasty dog that was quite jelly. And we were able to get the dolls back for one of the ladies of this place, and hopefully she's going to use her little influence to get us a message to the Queen, because of the whole Arsène Lupin wants to do something to her. But we won't let that happen.
Is Lady Leamunda satisfied, sir?
Well, yeah, I'll let you know after this is all over.
I have no reason to go there.
Oh, right.
So, Holmes, what are we doing?
I don't know, but where's your hat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, let's go see the Prime Minister, since, see what he said he wanted to talk to us.
Good evening, gentlemen. Well done yet again, Holmes. The reconciliation between Her Majesty and Lady Leamunda has had a wonderful effect, and we shall be received momentarily.
Oh, good. She did her job for us. I thought she wanted something else from us.
Is Her Majesty safe?
She is in her chamber, and the palace as well as the gardens are crawling with guards. Did you notice all of the checkpoints on the way here? An army couldn't get to her.
Well, that's good to know. So Arsène Lupin has been stopped, right?
You'll have to excuse me for a moment.
Okay. Well, let's keep looking around, though. You never know with Arsène Lupin. He could have something just around the corner.
I'll await Her Majesty's orders.
All right.
Has something come up, Holmes?
There's always something up. Oh, hey, there, miss.
Her Majesty and yourself are finally reconciled?
Ah, yes. And all thanks to you. I explained to her that you desired an audience, and she has granted your request. She will receive you and the Prime Minister, but she will not tarry by calling for Chauncey to fetch you.
That makes sense for royalty, I guess.
Farewell, my lady.
I am at your disposal, Mr. Holmes.
If we just throw her into the trash. What the... Was this there before?
The rug was wet in a number of spots. I don't recall having wet it while emptying the bath.
Aha. Anything else, or just...
The rug was wet in a number of spots. I don't recall having wet it while... The rug was wet in a number of spots.
Same thing. Did you guys see anything?
We're on duty, sir. We don't have the right to... We're on duty, sir.
Okay.
We don't have the right...
But we just saw... Alright.
Has something come up?
Just double checking something to see if they...
Can you assist me, my good man?
Does his lordship wish to inspect another refuse bin?
Ah ha 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 ha.
Why is the carpet in the hall wet?
On account of a gift that Her Majesty received from Lady Leamunda, it was soaked and water was dripping from it for the duration of its carriage.
What did it consist of?
I haven't the least idea. The object was wrapped.
I guess we should ask the lady right there. She heard our conversation, right?
Thank you, Chauncey.
At least you'd think she did, but...
Forgive me, my lady, but I just learned that you offered a gift to Her Majesty.
Yes, I wanted to present Her Majesty with a gift to thank her for the dollhouse. But what a tragedy. It mustn't work any longer. Those nitwit workers dropped it in the moat and had the dickens of a time getting it out. They were so endearing that I couldn't be angry. And it's true that it's quite heavy.
It's like the lady's voice acting her is trying to put on like a parody voice or something like that instead of a legit voice, but this is what she was told to say, so...
If you would tell me, my lady, what is the nature of the gift that you presented to Her Majesty?
Well, it's a very rare piece, but I have to admit I don't know much about it. I enjoy frequenting the shops, and a very lovely antiquarian approached me and drew my attention to this masterpiece, as he called it. Oh, he knew what he was talking about, and his manners were so...
But the masterpiece, what was it exactly, my lady?
Well, as Her Majesty's watch was broken, I wanted to give her something to tell the time. Thus, I bought her this clock which she gladly took to her chamber. You know, a French grandfather clock. Pontoise, or was it Comptoise? The antique dealer said it was made by one of the originators of the genre, the Paillet brothers.
Wait, my lady. That name suggests something to me. Could it be...
We actually know about this one. Let me see if I can pull up the, let's see. Yeah, Mayette. That's the clue for that one, so.
Mayette?
Yes, that's it. How did you know?
Watson, Prime Minister, quick, sound the alarm. Lupin is in the Queen's chamber.
What made me accept this infernal contraption? Tomorrow I will have it carved into kindling for the fire.
If Her Majesty will permit, I would rather avoid risking death yet again in what Her Majesty calls this infernal contraption. I was able to hold my breath long enough to avoid drowning, but that wouldn't help me against...
The hangman?
Your Majesty understands well. My fate is entirely in your hands, like so many others. My intentions are not hostile. In fact, they are quite the contrary.
They are what, then?
Many times I have found myself in a similar situation, and the words came naturally, because they flow from my spirit, which has fain been called poetic, lyric, and imaginative. Words. Nothing but words and rhetoric, often to an end above reproach. I stand before you, after having risked my life and still risking it in what I had until now only considered a game. The words won't come to me because the game is over. The words that I should say to you won't come because they are buried deep. These fragile words that are frightened of emerging, these words that come from the heart. The words that I know I owe you, Your Majesty, my Queen, my love.
Believe me, madame, if I was to steal something, it would only be a kiss.
You won't be stealing anything. I will give you a kiss willingly.
Open up, Your Majesty!
Is all well, Your Grace?
Break down the door!
Your subjects are there, and so ends my gallant game, and, with them, my life. But these precious seconds are the lifetime. Show them, Arsène, how a French gentleman in love behaves.
And continue to amuse yourself.
Your Majesty, are you going to...
Hush up, you impudent plodders. Who do you think you are to speak in my presence without having been asked? Look at you, a bunch of incompetents, covered in titles and stripes. You are supposed to guarantee my safety and that of England, which amounts to the same thing. In the end, I had to defend the place myself.
But, Your Majesty...
Suffice. Even the most compassionate of monarchs cannot be permitted to excuse the vermin. Chauncey, have the royal luggage prepared. We will withdraw to Windsor presently. Leomunda, you will accompany me. And you, silence this bell before I have an overwhelming urge to decapitate it.
You and I, Lupin.
Alright, well, it looks like Lupin's plan was just to basically steal a kiss from the Queen Victoria, but she let him get away. What's wrong with you, lady?
I have no reason to go there.
The Queen betrayed us. Well, I mean, at least he didn't actually do anything bad to her. Yeah, I think it's just he just wanted to steal a kiss from her.
Water. Lupin was hidden in the clock. Well played.
Yeah, and he, like I said, held his breath for the hangman, but she's like, oh, you're such a lovable scamp that you've been insulting all of Britain, but because she's a monarch, she actually doesn't have any knowledge of what's going on, so she just lets it happen. Yeah, that's how it usually is with like people like that. They're like, oh, it's fine.
Damp
and all.
footprints. Lupin passed through this wall. A secret passage, no doubt. He can't have much of a lead. Now to find the opening.
Yeah, there are people at the top are like, oh, it's fine, but yeah, people at the bottom are like, dude, they caused problems for us. What's wrong?
Closed.
No, wait, you had to flip this thing.
Elementary. This is how Lupin vanished.
Yeah, found a secret. I wonder how he found this secret spot.
Here I am in the cellar of Buckingham Palace. All of these odds and ends must represent what remains of the sumptuous gifts given to the crown throughout centuries.
Yeah, and basically this section, I mean, we're almost near the end of the game. I'm not sure if this will take 1 or 2 episodes. I might have to split it depending on how things go. Although at the end of the last episode, I didn't say finale because I wasn't sure how long it'd take me to get through this. Like, if I rushed it, I could get through it within an episode, but... apparently there's a lot of treasures down here, but nothing that Lupin grabbed.
The ground here is slightly sloped.
Ah, foundation issues?
The wood of this statue is intact. It must be quite heavy, but it's possible to lift it slightly.
Well, you don't have much muscle on you, Holmes, so... for some reason I'm in slow mode now.
The ground here is slightly sloped. Lupin must have hooked the lock, but it closed behind him. This grill isn't in good condition. Will it yield through force?
Ah, violence. That's the solution. That's the solution to everything.
Nothing special here.
Why would it let me grab it then, so... Oh.
Nothing special here.
Yeah, why would it let you check it if... Okay, we can move that.
This organ is dilapidated, but the steel tubes are made of a resistant metal. None were damaged in the fall, and they haven't oxidized over time.
Fall? What fall? Oh, when he knocked it over or something like that? So we had to steal this... all these pipes. The pipes apiece? Maybe.
The wood of this statue is intact. It must be quite heavy, but it's possible to lift it slightly.
Okay, so now we've got these metal tubes. Perhaps we can use these on the floor to, he said it's sloped, so maybe we can use this to, use the elephant to bash that thing. I guess so. Yep. So we're just kind of rolling this elephant along the floor.
You and I, Lupin. It's done now, but Lupin knows that someone is after him now.
He just keeps saying that, like, is that your call? You and I, Lupin, every time? So.
Traces of moisture. Lupin passed here.
Ah, yes. And Resident Lupin. You always gotta be on the lookout for those guys, so.
Lupin, he's there.
You know, if he just took enough time to just run to the exit, he probably would have gotten away. It's kind of like the whole tortoise and the hare situation, where the hare kept trying to block the tortoise in his way, doing all these tricks, and in the end the tortoise won because the hare just run faster. He would have won. So it's like, yeah, I'll tell. Oh, something from India. It looks like Jalil Amr or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Elkhead. Yeah, sometimes I forget to like actually look around the place just to show off the look. And there's some caveman paintings. And I don't know, Athena. I'm not sure. Looks like some people in like Africa or something. It's hard to say. I think they're fighting Zulus there. I think it's like British forces fighting Zulus, I think. Not sure about that one. I mean, obviously the guys on horses and muskets. Taxidermy bear. And I guess an emu, maybe? Ostrich? It's hard to say on that one. No, it's with the creepy music.
Nothing special here.
Is it a singing fish? Is it gonna sing country songs?
These shanks are from the lock. Lupin must have thrown them down after closing this door again.
Oh, great. Another puzzle before we can get past?
The opening mechanism of this grill seems to be quite sophisticated.
Okay, so we got a puzzle here. Let me look. Anything else before we do that, though?
This grill is closed, and there's no hope to force it open as it's in such good condition.
No, no violence. Alright, violence.
The opening mechanism of this grill seems to be quite sophisticated.
Okay, so this one is, I believe, a Roman numeral puzzle. So we have to basically fill all these, fill these up with Roman numerals. I remember because of the, you can tell because of the XII2 and everything here. So let's see, how many things we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's see, can we right click these things or okay, we can. Okay, so let's see. Doesn't really matter which one. Okay, so let's see. 12. We put one there. Then you can also make these into pluses and minuses or whatever by doing stuff like this. Okay, so C minus 10, 5, or no, that's T minus anyway. So 23 plus 4. And so that's what we're trying. So we're trying to equal both to both. Gotcha. Okay. We need to make this another 10, I think. Okay, so that makes it 12 plus. Well, there's a room there, so probably do a V this time. And then do a plus there. I think that should be it. Because what we're doing is, let's see, it's supposed to be, let's see, 12 plus 7 plus, I forgot what the L is in Roman numerals. Well, what we're trying to do is we're basically trying to get to 81 is what we're trying to figure out. Yeah, I forgot what L and C are. I know what X is because that's 10. V is 5. I think L is like 100 maybe, or is that C is 100 and L is like 1,000, something like that. Sorry, like, it's been forever since I studied Roman numerals, but anyway, that should be it. Yep. Yeah, we're basically trying to make the solution of 81. So it's supposed to be, XX22 V11 plus LII equals C minus XX III plus IV, which opens the door, so. Alright. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. She's chasing after Lupin. Now what?
All of these objects are ancient. They must be from the Norman era.
Wait, the Norman Lear era? Maybe. That was a great era of comedy. Although that was technically before my time, but... Alright, what's this do? Okay, close the door. Maybe we'll have that closed, who knows? Let's see what we got around here. Oh, I thought there was a bunch of broken shields, too. This is a shield convention. A bunch of people on boats.
This part is in poor condition.
So we just had to break it.
Closed.
Yeah, it's almost like Lupin didn't want us to follow him.
The bow of this Norman longship is very heavy and seems quite sturdy.
Yeah. Perhaps we need to maneuver it and bust it into the wooden thing.
This may prove to be useful.
Now we got some chain. Kunai with chain.
This may prove to be useful.
Okay, so we got a bunch of chain. Oh, I bet some. Yeah, I bet we have to use that. Can we combine those? Oh, we can. Well, like I said, kunai with chain, right? Just put all the way together. So, all right, let's chain that. Probably this, right? Oh, unless it goes on the other side or something like that, but okay. Let's see. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, here we go. I was about to say there's got to be something to like loop it onto. So, oh, there you go. Now we got a little hook thing right here. So, okay. Now we use on this maybe. No. Maybe I have to use...
Elementary.
Oh, there it is. I was about to say. It was like we need to use that to like push it down to lift that, and that'll go into the door here and break it. So, all right, yippee-ki-yay! Now lower it down. Oh, there we go. Nice echo.
came down a level. I must find a way to get back up.
Oh, we're stuck now? Oh, stuck? Stuck? Oh, a bunch of kilts. I killed the man who called it a skirt.
This bagpipe is capable of releasing air under great pressure. That can surely be of use to me.
I'm actually related to a Scottish clan myself. I actually do have a kilt and everything like that. I don't get to use it very often.
This collection of costumes is magnificent. All are in excellent condition.
I don't get to wear it very often because there's only so many events with, unless I went to Scotland or there's not a whole lot of events in America that do the whole Scottish culture thing. So it's one of those things I just kind of do it from afar.
Nothing special here.
Why did they let you click on something that there's nothing to it? You know what I mean? Those are nice dresses. Too bad we don't have the acting troupe from Silver Earring here.
This may prove to be useful.
Are those a bunch of darts? Yep, darts, bagpipes. So we'll have to blow the darts through the bagpipes. Heck yeah. Alright, anyway.
It's part of an Indian totem.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this must be the native totem section.
It's part of an Indian totem.
Okay. Well, I know that's like the Thunderbird. I'm not sure. It's been forever since I studied certain Native American cultures, so...
It's part of an Indian totem.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I only remember the Thunderbird.
There is something here.
Oh, really? Is it perhaps a trapdoor?
It's part of an Indian totem.
But we can grab that one, though.
I must put these pieces on the ground in order to better piece this totem together.
Oh, I thought he was going to talk about the... Maybe if I didn't pick up the totems, I would have gotten something about Lupin's shoes or something like that. I don't know, so...
It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem.
You don't have to keep saying I was about to say Lupin for a second, so... Alright. So now we just have to put this in an order. I'm trying to think there's actually... I mean, we can just stack them just to find out eventually, so... Alright, let's see. Let's go with this guy first. He looks like kind of like a bottom. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell that they're... You can kind of tell by the way their placements work, so... Yeah, this guy's gotta be next. Yeah. Does it say what they are? No, it just says piece of totem, so... Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. So we're trying to get back up, so...
Elementary.
Alright, up we go. Alright. Now where are we? Ooh, Troy trains. Choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. It's like one of those like you know, like people would come out and like, you know, have a monkey on a yeah, see the little so music's supposed to come out of this thing. Like a music box or something like that.
Nothing special here.
Are we just going back down? It's probably if you forgot to grab like maybe the bagpipes or the darts, they probably have you come back down here, so alright. Now that I think about it, I probably could have played the last episode a little bit longer because this section isn't really that much longer, but yeah.
Elementary.
This might be a short episode just because of I want to save like the final area for the finale, so yeah, probably could have spaced out the oh, we're back here.
This grill is closed, and there's no hope to force it open as it's in such good condition.
So we just ran around in circles. Man, that sounds about like Lupin.
This may prove to be useful.
What is that again? That box of glass? That says wooden crate though on it, so... Crate, who's got the crate?
This may prove to be useful.
Okay. What's that one? Just that's not a coffin. Okay, whatever.
I need something.
Oh.
Nothing special here.
Okay, let's see. So we got a... Oh, there's...
I came down a level. I must find a way to get back up.
Oh, hello.
This may prove to be useful.
Let's see. Now we got a mirror. And we got this mirror here. So it's one of those old-fashioned mirrors you can push on it.
I need something.
To like lower it and stuff like that. So... Let's see. Anything else around here? Just those doors. Okay. Can I adjust
I
it or
need
move
something.
it? Okay. Okay, so let's use the coffin, see if that's heavy enough. Okay, so that holds it up a bit for us, so that makes that a little bit easier, so... I guess we're just trying to get up there as like a stepping stool or something like that, so... okay. Alright. Okay, maybe we now can climb it? Oh, yeah, okay. I was trying to think if there's anything else to really use on that. What does this do? Oh, it helps us look around, so... No, can you actually... Oh, I don't know why it has to do that just to open it.
I came down a level. I must find a way to get back up. I came down a level.
What?
I must find
Alright,
a way
that's
to get
weird.
back up.
That's a little weird, so... let's see, maybe we missed something when we were... Let's try that again.
I came down a level. I must
I
find
already
a way
checked
to get
that,
back up.
I feel like there's something I'm missing here. Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be like something on this grate to like be able to unhook it or something like that. That's not it, is it? Try stepping back down, see if that does anything. Maybe I missed something. Let's see. No, I don't think so. Alright, let me try that one more time. Maybe I...
I came down a
Yeah,
level.
it's
I must find a way to get back up.
maybe I can use something on it.
With this system, I can see how the rope is attached.
Okay, that's what I was missing. There we go.
I need something.
Okay, so we'll just have to use... This is probably where we have to use the darts, I bet. Oh. Hold on.
With this system, I can see how the rope is attached. I need something.
There we go. I accidentally clicked out. Close. I was like, wait a minute, what? Yep, there we go. Bagpipe with darts, baby. That's how it works.
Open.
Open sesame. Okay, so now we're back up here. I was thinking for a second it showed a hand, but I was like, I wasn't sure what to use there at the time. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, we got some nice Templars things here. And a letter, probably from Lupin. Probably escaped, I bet. And nothing else, so alright.
A new message. What now?
Well, let's see what he's got, so... Mr. Holmes, I must hastily scribble these few words as I hear you behind me, and the seconds are precious. Our game is nearing the end, and while I thought that I would have to throw in the towel, I was dissuaded, and I am eluding you again. There is one more feat to accomplish, which to me is but child's play. This event will have a cataclysmic effect, and only you can prevent it. I must give you a hint according to the rules of our games. I entered through the stone walls by first entering through the wooden walls. Tonight I will enter a building which is like both of these places at the same time, and time will stop. Ow. So the idea, I think the idea is he really expected to be caught stealing a kiss from the queen, and he would be, hung or whatever, what would happen. But because the queen was like, oh, you're funny, or, you can leave or whatever, he was able to go, oh, okay, I can keep doing this. So I don't know why he would have set up a plan to where he couldn't escape. But, okay, I don't know. Maybe he just thought so highly of beating Holmes that was going to be his final plan. But anyway, so.
Her Majesty is nevertheless safe. It wasn't without difficulty, but I managed to get her to accept a triple retinue. It's strange, but something has changed in her since this incident. After her understandable anger, She seemed incredibly serene, even playful. I've never seen her like that. When I left her, she was dreamy. Regardless, nothing happened to her, and that's all that matters to us. I have placed an additional 12 of our best agents amongst the staff at her country residence. My goodness! Intruding into Buckingham Palace like that! That Frenchman isn't lacking in daring, and all for nothing, it would appear.
How is that? Lupin went through all that trouble without succeeding? Perhaps this will put an end to all this folly.
If we are to believe the calling card that Lupin left for me in the basement at Buckingham, it would appear he accomplished his aim, although he didn't specify what that was. Furthermore, he seems determined to bring this whole enterprise to completion and commit his last theft tonight. If he succeeds, we will have lost a 5th battle, and with it, the war. National humiliation is in the offing, our Waterloo.
Holmes, how can you be so defeatist? You haven't clearly explained how Lupin managed to escape from the Queen's bedchamber and the palace, but he seems to have had a fair bit of luck yet again. It can't last forever. In addition, we are English and must claim what is rightfully ours.
Well put, Dr. Watson. As courageous as he is, I assure you he took nothing from his quick pass through the Queen's bedchamber. Either way, there was nothing to take. The bedchamber, like Her Majesty's lavatory, are models of austerity. As for the crown jewels and other adornments, they can be found in a steel cage at the other end of London. Lupin is nothing but a braggart, a trite cat burglar who got incredibly lucky and will soon find himself shackled at the ankles and wrists in one of the dankest cells at Dartmoor. Tell me, Dr. Watson, what do these phrases mean, and where must we go in order to put an end to this masquerade?
Well, there's only one place, at least according to his wording there, so let's see. Okay. Let's see, we need east side of the map. So, he mentioned, let's see, where is it? The Tower of London, but wasn't he already there? But
perhaps here, at the Tower of London.
My dear Watson.
I should point out, Doctor, that Lupin has already been there.
That's true. But the message in the card... I've got it! He entered by dint of a clock in a great palace of stone. He is going to a location that is a bit of both. A great clock made out of stone. Big Ben!
My word, Dr. Watson, you are correct. I will immediately summon all of London's police force in order to set a trap around Big Ben. You are both to join me in an hour. Tonight will be a big night, my fellow compatriots. A night for victory over the French, who are...
Ah, Holmes, I no longer feel tired all of a sudden. The prospect of Lupin's capture has ignited me. Indeed, I have the wherewithal too. I caught you unawares on the last riddle, didn't I, Holmes? Well, Holmes?
Quite true, Watson, quite true.
I will have Mrs. Hudson prepare us a little refreshment that will tide us through the night. It promises to be long and exciting. Meeting the Prime Minister at Big Ben. I am sure that...
You will have to give my apologies to the Prime Minister, as I won't be joining you this evening.
But Holmes, tonight we are going to catch the most notorious thief in all of Europe. We will win the final victory, the one which will win the war. We will reclaim England's honour and without fail get our hands back on the Fighting Temeraire, the 6 Ravens and the Rosetta Stone. You would miss all?
These last few days have been trying, Watson. In any event, what purpose would I serve? You're the one who solved the riddle of the card, correct?
Enough, Holmes. When you aren't in the limelight, you behave like a selfish boor. A vexation, and you act like a spoilt child. In that case, I will go alone to catch Lupin, and I swear I will not record this installment of your adventures. You are pitiful.
My dear Watson was unwittingly very close to the truth. I believe it is indeed the Tower of London where Lupin will go tonight. Let's go see.
Yeah, apparently when you choose that, Watson like inconveniently chooses the correct path, but then, you know, someone balks him at him already being there, so he's like, "Oh, you're probably right." But don't all great criminals return to the scene of a crime? Maybe not the first crime, but a crime itself. But it looks like the Tower of London may be Lupin's final destination. Meanwhile,
here we are in place. Inspector, have you checked the plan?
Affirmative, Prime Minister. Half of Scotland Yard is in the building. The other half is spread out over the vicinity with mobile patrols. No one can pass unseen.
Perfect, gentlemen. There's nothing else to do but wait.
This will be our revenge.
The merit belongs to you, dear Doctor. You will have the honor of bringing the news of our triumph to Her Majesty.
Thank you. But we cannot forget Holmes, who...
By the by, where is he?
He preferred to remain at Baker Street. I think he is somewhat vexed that I was able to resolve the affair without him.
We wouldn't be mollycoddling Holmes.
Too bad for him. He'll learn of Lupin's capture through the papers.
I mean,
if I'm mistaken, I'll be the only one to know. However, if I am correct, Lupin has very little lead on me and will remain unaware of my presence here.
Yeah, I think the trick is Lupin set those clues to Big Ben on purpose to put everyone off the trail, but Watson had the first time, and well, as you can see here.
He's alive and doesn't seem hurt. This man was certainly put to sleep by a strong sedative. There is no longer any doubt. Lupin is here, and there's no question what he has come to steal. What is his plan? I must find Chief Warder Smith and inform him as soon as possible.
Here we take the
this sidearm was submerged in water and is unusable.
Oh. Yeah, it makes sense to dampen the powder.
The name Schick is inscribed on his uniform, and to judge by his glossy moustache, he takes good care of himself.
Well, this is it, folks. Lupin may have tricked all of London except for ourselves, and we had to pretend to be, you know, a petulant child, a spoiled brat, which sometimes when you read the stories and kind of like that, it kind of makes sense that, you know, people would believe he'd act like that. But once again, in like many tales, Sherlock must lie to his friends and those around him to get to the truth, even if maybe secretly deep down he wants to solve this crime all by himself. Will Sherlock Holmes be able to solve this crime by himself? Will Arsène Lupin have us running around the Tower of London like a chicken with its head cut off? What about the final confrontation? Who will head on top? London or England? France? Both? We'll find out next time in the finale of Sherlock Holmes versus Arsène Lupin. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.